God says, "My child, your soulmate has some HIV issue. Open fast." Let these words reach your heart not with fear, but with clarity, love, and the understanding that the divine is guiding you. Sometimes, life brings messages that shake the very foundation of our hearts. They come to awaken us, to prepare us, and to call us into action. This is one of those moments, my child. It is not a moment to despair, but a moment to open your soul fully, to listen deeply, and to act with courage, care, and love. You may feel a rush of emotions as you hear this: shock, worry, confusion, even fear. These feelings are natural. Your heart is responding to a truth that is heavy yet necessary. But know this: God is not speaking to punish or scare you. This is a message of awareness, a call to protect, support, and love both yourself and your soulmate. The divine sees the entirety of life, the challenges, the blessings, the lessons, and now it is guiding you to face one of life's difficult moments with faith and courage. Your soulmate is walking through something private, something that may feel isolating or frightening to them. They may carry guilt, shame, or worry, fearing how this truth could affect your relationship. But God asks you, my child, to rise above fear and judgment. Your presence, your understanding, and your love can become the light that guides them through this moment. You are called not to shrink from the challenge, but to embrace it with patience, wisdom, and compassion. Love is strongest when it is tested, and now your love is being asked to stretch, grow, and illuminate the path forward. Even as your mind races with questions, your soul already knows the answer. The path is clear: awareness, action, protection, and care. Do not allow fear to cloud your judgment. Instead, let the divine energy of guidance, patience, and understanding fill your heart. Take this time to prepare, not only practically but emotionally and spiritually, for what is coming. Every challenge in life carries a lesson, every difficulty is a doorway to greater love, and every moment of awareness is a chance to deepen the connection between you and your soulmate. Understand that HIV is a health condition that requires attention, care, and preventive measures. Knowledge is power, and awareness is protection. This message is meant to awaken your consciousness so that you can take the necessary steps to safeguard both your health and your soulmates, to ensure that love can continue to thrive in the midst of challenges. The divine does not call you to act out of fear, but out of responsibility, awareness, and love. Feel the weight of love in your chest, my child. This is not just a physical matter, it is spiritual, emotional, and relational. How you respond will shape not only the health of your body but the depth and resilience of your bond. Your soulmate's journey is entwined with yours, and your guidance, support, and presence can be the anchor that steadies them. God asks you to see this challenge as a sacred opportunity to demonstrate love in its purest, most devoted form, the love that acts, the love that protects, and the love that never wavers. There may be moments when doubt clouds your heart, when fear whispers that life will never be the same. These moments are temporary, my child. Remember that divine guidance is always present, surrounding you and your soulmate with protection and wisdom. Trust that God's light will illuminate the path, that every step you take with care, awareness, and faith strengthens not only your love but your ability to navigate challenges with grace. Your courage, patience, and understanding are the tools through which this challenge can be transformed into growth, deeper connection, and enduring love. Your soulmate may feel vulnerable, even ashamed, at this time. This is natural. But it is your role to be their source of calm, your presence to be their reassurance, and your heart to be a safe harbor. Speak gently, listen deeply, and act with honesty and care. These are sacred acts of love, acts that reflect divine guidance and the strength of your heart. Every kind word, every reassuring gesture, every moment of presence is a thread in the fabric of protection that surrounds both of you. This is also a moment to reflect inwardly. How do you respond to fear? How do you respond to uncertainty? God is calling you to rise above the instinct to panic and instead anchor yourself in faith, compassion, and clarity. Your emotional state, your calm, and your unwavering presence will influence your soulmate and the situation more than you can imagine. Love, when guided by awareness and courage, becomes the most powerful force in the world. Now is the time to embrace both the practical and spiritual aspects of this challenge. On the practical side, awareness of health, testing, treatment, and preventive measures is essential. These steps are acts of love. They are not burdens, they are the ways through which divine care flows into reality. On the spiritual side, prayer, meditation, and quiet reflection will guide your soul, calm your fears, and allow divine energy to flow through your actions. Every step taken with love, awareness, and faith becomes part of the divine plan to protect, heal, and strengthen both hearts. Remember, my child, that challenges in love are never meant to break you. They are meant to awaken you, to show you the depth of your heart, and to call forth the courage that already exists within you. This is a test not of judgment, but of devotion. Not of fear, but of awareness. Not of doubt, but of faith. Your love is being asked to act, and through this action, your bond will grow stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with divine purpose. The divine sees your soulmate's vulnerability, your potential fear, and the path ahead. God calls you to act swiftly, not in panic, but with clarity, awareness, and a loving heart. You are being given the gift of foresight, the opportunity to take steps that will protect both bodies, hearts, and spirits. The guidance you receive now, if followed with care and devotion, will not only ensure health and safety but will also strengthen your love and your spiritual bond in ways that will endure far into the future. Take a deep breath, my child. Anchor yourself in love and faith. Open your heart fully, not with fear, but with courage. Listen to the whispers of your soul, act with awareness, and trust that divine guidance will illuminate every step. This challenge is not the end, it is a turning point, a moment where love, responsibility, and divine wisdom converge to protect, nurture, and strengthen your connection. Your soulmate needs you now, more than ever, not to judge, not to fear, but to support, to care, and to love with a heart wide open. Your actions in the coming days will shape the safety, health, and spiritual bond you share. Be the calm, the light, and the unwavering presence that the universe calls you to be. This is a sacred moment, my child. Approach it with faith, courage, and love, and know that you are guided by forces far greater than your understanding. Open your heart fully. Listen deeply. Act with care and devotion. God is with you, guiding each step, protecting each heartbeat, and surrounding you with divine wisdom. This challenge is not a punishment, it is an opportunity. Through awareness, love, and faith, you and your soulmate can navigate this path together, emerging stronger, wiser, and more connected than ever before. Now that the first words of divine warning have reached your heart, my child, it is time to go deeper. To truly understand what is unfolding, you must quiet the mind and listen to the language of your soul. The situation is delicate, yes, and it carries physical consequences, but it is also rich with spiritual lessons. Every challenge that touches our lives is a message from the universe, and this moment, as heavy as it may feel, is no exception. It is a calling to awaken, to respond with compassion, and to meet love with unwavering care. Your soulmate's health issue, this HIV concern, is not a sentence, it is a reality that must be faced with clarity, not fear. The first step toward navigating it is understanding. HIV is a virus, yes, but with awareness, medical guidance, and careful actions, it does not define a person, nor does it erase the love you share. It is a challenge, but it is also an opportunity to strengthen your bond, to grow together, and to act with consciousness and integrity. This is why God has sent this message now, my child, to awaken your heart before fear or ignorance can take hold. Your soulmate may feel isolated or ashamed. These feelings are natural. They may fear judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding. And this is where your role becomes sacred, my child. Love is not measured in easy moments, it is proven in moments of vulnerability, in times when the heart chooses to stay, to support, and to care despite uncertainty. You are being called to be a lighthouse in their storm, a calm presence, and a mirror of divine compassion. Your heart must be wide open, willing to embrace not only the joy but also the responsibility that love requires. Before taking any action, it is essential to quiet your mind and center your spirit. Fear can cloud judgment, but faith and clarity illuminate the path. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and connect with the divine energy that flows through you. Visualize a light surrounding you and your soulmate, a light that protects, heals, and nurtures. Feel it expand, filling every corner of your being, reaching toward your loved one, enveloping both of you in warmth, love, and the reassurance that you are not alone. In these moments, your spirit aligns with divine guidance, and your actions become informed by love rather than panic. Understanding HIV in simple, practical terms will help you navigate this situation with wisdom. It is a virus that affects the immune system, yes, but it is also a condition that can be managed with modern medicine. Knowledge empowers both of you. Testing, medical consultations, and preventive measures are acts of love. They are the hands of protection extended to the one you care for, and to yourself. Ignorance is never protection, awareness and action are. By embracing clarity, you not only safeguard your own health but also honor the life and spirit of your soulmate. Even as you focus on practical knowledge, do not forget the emotional landscape. Your soulmate may be frightened, anxious, or ashamed, and these emotions require tenderness. Speak gently. Listen fully. Reassure without judgment. Show that love is not conditional on health or circumstance. Every word of encouragement, every act of presence, and every patient gesture is a bridge across fear. Your care becomes a sacred tool, shaping the emotional terrain where hope and trust can flourish. The divine watches how love manifests in these quiet, committed moments, and the more you respond with grace, the stronger your bond becomes. Spiritual preparation is as crucial as practical action. The universe speaks through prayer, meditation, and reflection. In stillness, your heart receives wisdom, your mind gains clarity, and your spirit finds courage. Ask for guidance, my child. Ask for protection, for clarity, and for the energy to act wisely. Visualize not only your soulmate's health but the integrity of your love, the safety of your bond, and the alignment of your hearts with divine intention. This visualization is a spiritual shield, a manifestation of intention that carries tangible energy into your relationship and into the choices you will make. It is natural, my child, to feel fear creeping into your thoughts. Will this change everything? Can we continue to love freely? Am I safe? These questions arise because the heart recognizes uncertainty. But do not let them dominate. Fear is a shadow that vanishes in the light of awareness, action, and faith. Every step you take with conscious care, every decision made with love as your guide, fortifies your relationship, protects your health, and aligns your spirit with divine support. The challenge is real, but your ability to navigate it is stronger than your fear. Consider also the lessons that this moment offers. Challenges like these are rarely just about the physical. They are about emotional resilience, spiritual awakening, and the depth of love that exists between two people. By responding with empathy, patience, and courage, you are learning the sacred art of unwavering love. By educating yourself and supporting your soulmate, you are practicing responsibility and integrity. These are not small acts, my child, they are milestones in spiritual growth, opportunities to see how deeply love can endure when tested. Your soulmate, even if they feel unworthy or fearful, needs your affirmation. They need to know that you are not leaving, that you are not judging, that your presence is steady and your commitment unwavering. Speak the truth with gentleness. I am here. We will face this together. You are not alone. Let these words be infused with faith, for when spoken from a heart aligned with divine guidance, they carry the power to heal, comfort, and strengthen the soul. Your courage, your clarity, and your compassionate presence are divine instruments, guiding both of you through uncertainty toward protection and love. Do not forget, my child, that your energy matters. Your emotional state radiates outward, influencing not only your decisions but also the well-being of your soulmate. Anxiety can spread fear, but calmness carries strength. Patience fosters trust. Faith strengthens resilience. Align your heart, mind, and actions with love, and you will see that what once felt overwhelming begins to become manageable, navigable, and even sacred. The divine watches over your efforts and supports the choices made from love and clarity. As you step forward, take practical action alongside spiritual alignment. Encourage testing, consultation with health professionals, and adherence to medical advice. These are not burdens, they are acts of protection, love, and responsibility. Every step you take reinforces your bond, demonstrates care, and brings divine guidance into the tangible world. Practical measures are prayers in action, reflections of your devotion, and manifestations of the divine care that surrounds you both. Remember, my child, that love is not weakened by challenges, it is strengthened. Each conversation, each act of support, each careful choice builds resilience, trust, and intimacy. Your soulmate's condition does not diminish the sacredness of your connection. Rather, it illuminates the depth of commitment, the power of care, and the strength of the heart when guided by divine love. You are being called to see this moment not only as a test but as an opportunity for your love to rise higher than before. Finally, my child, embrace patience. Life is unfolding according to divine timing, and each step you take now is part of a larger plan. Fear will fade in the presence of love, clarity, and awareness. Worry will diminish as you educate, act, and support. Doubt will vanish when your heart is anchored in faith, and your soul recognizes the divine orchestration in every moment. Your actions, guided by love and wisdom, will carry both you and your soulmate toward safety, understanding, and deeper connection. This is your sacred duty, your opportunity, and your blessing. Listen to your heart, act with care, and allow divine guidance to flow through every step. You are stronger than your fear, more capable than your mind believes, and more supported than your eyes can see. The path ahead, while challenging, is illuminated by the light of awareness, action, and unwavering love. Walk it with faith, my child, for you are not alone, and your soulmate's life, your bond, and your love are all cradled in the hands of the divine. As you take a deep breath and let the weight of understanding settle in your heart, know this: awareness alone is not enough. Divine guidance calls you not only to see, but to act. Every moment of hesitation is a moment when love could manifest through conscious, deliberate care. This is not a moment for fear, it is a moment for wisdom, courage, and practical action. The health of your soulmate, your own safety, and the strength of your bond now rely on choices that are grounded in both knowledge and love. Your first step, my child, is awareness of the practical measures that protect both of you. Testing is essential, not as an act of mistrust, but as a profound act of care. Knowing the current state of health allows for informed decisions. A test brings clarity, and clarity brings control. Each appointment, each discussion with a medical professional, is an act of love. Do not shy away from this. Embrace it as a way to honor life, honor your soulmate, and honor the sacredness of the connection you share. Prevention is the next pillar of care. Educate yourself fully about the ways to prevent transmission, and ensure that both you and your soulmate understand the measures that will keep your bodies safe. Protection, when practiced with consistency and love, is a sacred ritual. It is not about fear or shame, it is about responsibility, awareness, and the deep respect you hold for each other. Let your actions in this realm be deliberate, steady, and full of intention, for they carry the power to safeguard your love in ways both seen and unseen. Treatment, my child, is a path of hope. Modern medicine provides options that manage HIV effectively, allowing for healthy, fulfilling lives. Encourage your soulmate to seek professional guidance, to explore treatment possibilities, and to adhere to recommendations that support well-being. Each step taken in this direction is a step toward stability, health, and a shared future. Your support, your gentle insistence, and your encouragement are as critical as the medicine itself. Your love becomes a companion in healing, a steady presence that strengthens resolve and nourishes hope. Do not underestimate the emotional component, for it is intertwined with the physical. Your soulmate may feel guilt, shame, or fear, and these feelings can be as heavy as the health concern itself. Here, your role is sacred. Your empathy, patience, and calm reassurance form a protective shield around their heart. Let them know through words and deeds that they are not alone. Listen fully, without interruption, without judgment. Hold space for their emotions, allowing them to express without fear. In these moments, love is the most powerful medicine. Your care and attention become a vessel of divine energy, flowing through your actions and reaching into their soul. Communication is essential. Speak openly about fears, precautions, and intentions. Let honesty guide your conversations, for secrets only increase anxiety. At the same time, balance honesty with tenderness. Speak with love and clarity, avoiding blame or shame. Every conversation, when approached with integrity and compassion, strengthens your bond and reinforces trust. Your soulmate must feel your unwavering support, your calm presence, and your readiness to face reality together. Through communication, you are weaving a fabric of protection, trust, and spiritual alignment. Practical action also requires self-care. Protecting your own body, your own energy, and your own spirit is not selfish, it is necessary. You cannot carry another's burden if your own foundation is weakened. Ensure that you remain grounded in health, both physically and emotionally. Embrace self-protection, engage in regular checkups, and maintain awareness of your own well-being. This is an act of love not only for yourself but also for your soulmate, because when you are strong, your love can be stronger still. Beyond the physical measures, there is a spiritual practice that strengthens every step you take. Prayer, meditation, and visualization are powerful tools. Each time you pray for clarity, for safety, or for the health of your soulmate, you are aligning your heart with divine energy. Visualize protection surrounding both of you, a golden light shielding your bodies, hearts, and spirits. Feel it envelop you in warmth, strength, and reassurance. Imagine it flowing through your soulmate as well, calming fear, nurturing hope, and reinforcing the divine bond that connects you both. This is not imagination, it is energy. The universe responds to focused love and intention, and your prayers are the language through which divine guidance moves into reality. Patience is another pillar. Healing, awareness, and protection require time. There will be moments when fear arises, when doubts creep in, and when frustration tests your resolve. Accept these moments as natural, but do not let them govern your actions. Anchor yourself in the certainty that love, informed by action and guided by divine support, will see you through. Every moment of patience strengthens your bond, reinforces your spiritual alignment, and fosters an environment where both you and your soulmate can thrive despite challenges. Remember, my child, that divine support is always present. You are not walking this path alone. Archangel Michael, the protector, walks beside you, guiding your steps, fortifying your heart, and surrounding your love with strength. Every choice you make, every precaution, every gesture of care is observed, blessed, and guided by forces far beyond human understanding. Trust that divine energy flows through you, turning every action into a conduit of protection and love. As you continue to act with awareness, do not forget the power of emotional grounding. Your soulmate may experience waves of anxiety or despair. Meet them with calm assurance. Let your heart radiate love, patience, and faith. Remind them, gently and consistently, that health challenges do not diminish the bond you share. Your steadiness is a refuge, a sacred space where vulnerability is met with compassion and every fear is soothed by trust. This energy is tangible, it carries power to heal, calm, and protect in ways both seen and unseen. In your practical actions, keep love as the ultimate guide. Each medical appointment, each discussion about precautions, each act of protection is amplified when motivated by love rather than fear. Let love guide every step, infuse every conversation, and direct every decision. When your actions are rooted in this pure energy, even the most challenging moments transform into opportunities for deeper connection, mutual understanding, and spiritual growth. Do not underestimate the power of small gestures. A gentle word of reassurance, a quiet presence during testing, a shared commitment to treatment, or a simple affirmation of care, these are not trivial acts. They are sacred threads weaving a tapestry of protection, love, and spiritual alignment. Each act reinforces the knowledge that love is not passive, it is active, conscious, and enduring. Finally, my child, remember the broader spiritual lesson. Challenges such as this are never meaningless. They awaken the heart, sharpen awareness, and reveal the depth of love and commitment. By taking proactive steps, practical, emotional, and spiritual, you are honoring the sacred bond between you and your soulmate. You are manifesting divine guidance in real life, transforming fear into clarity, and vulnerability into trust. Walk forward, my child, with courage, with knowledge, and with unwavering love. Let every step you take be a testament to the sacred union between hearts, guided by divine wisdom, protected by action, and strengthened by faith. The journey is challenging, yes, but it is also a journey of awakening, connection, and love that endures beyond circumstance. Now that awareness and practical action have been established, my child, it is time to focus on the heart, on the sacred space between you and your soulmate. Health challenges can shake the foundation of love, but they can also reveal its deepest strength. The divine calls you to step into this moment with a heart fully open, to deepen trust, and to anchor your love in faith, understanding, and spiritual alignment. Love is not measured in moments of ease, it is proven in trials, in the quiet acts of devotion, and in the courage to remain present when fear arises. Your soulmate may carry fear, shame, or anxiety at this stage. These feelings are natural, but they do not define them. What matters now is how you respond. Your words, your gestures, and your energy have the power to transform fear into trust, anxiety into calm, and vulnerability into strength. Speak with gentleness and honesty, and let your actions reflect the constancy of your commitment. Every reassuring word, every patient moment of presence, every demonstration of care strengthens not only your partner's spirit but also your spiritual connection. The divine calls for transparency now. Share your fears, your intentions, and your love openly, but always with gentleness. Honest communication builds bridges over uncertainty. It transforms the unknown into shared knowledge, fear into understanding, and isolation into unity. When you speak from a heart rooted in love, your soulmate will feel your unwavering support, your calm assurance, and your readiness to navigate this challenge together. Your bond, already sacred, begins to grow deeper, more resilient, and more aligned with divine purpose. Trust is a fragile but vital gift in this moment. Both you and your soulmate may have fears about the future, concerns about health, and doubts about what lies ahead. Trust is cultivated through patience, understanding, and consistent care. Each choice you make, each step you take in conscious awareness, reinforces the sacred trust between your hearts. Even in moments of uncertainty, love remains steadfast. The divine watches how you nurture trust through your actions, guiding you to manifest patience, clarity, and unwavering devotion. Emotional intimacy now becomes more important than ever. This is the time to listen deeply, not only to the words spoken but also to the emotions behind them. Your soulmate may not always express every fear or concern, but your sensitivity to their feelings, your attentiveness, and your compassion will create a safe space for openness. Let them feel seen, heard, and valued. Let them feel that even in vulnerability, they are accepted, loved, and supported. This emotional sanctuary strengthens both your hearts and aligns your bond with divine guidance. Spiritual connection must also be nurtured. Prayer, meditation, and shared moments of reflection create a bridge between human love and divine support. Pray together for protection, healing, and understanding. Visualize light surrounding both of you, shielding your hearts and your spirits. Feel the energy of Archangel Michael and the divine embrace of God enveloping you, strengthening your bond, and illuminating the path forward. This spiritual anchoring transforms every challenge into an opportunity for growth, resilience, and sacred connection. Faith becomes the cornerstone of your response. There may be days when fear rises, doubts creep in, or the weight of responsibility feels overwhelming. In those moments, anchor yourself in faith, not blind faith, but faith tempered by awareness, knowledge, and love. Trust that divine energy guides each step, that every action taken with care is supported, and that miracles often appear where patience, love, and intention meet. Your faith strengthens your heart, reassures your soulmate, and invites divine protection into every choice and moment. Forgiveness and compassion are also essential now. Your soulmate may carry feelings of guilt or shame regarding their condition. Your own heart may wrestle with worry, fear, or frustration. Compassion for both yourself and your partner dissolves these burdens, creating a sacred space where love thrives. Let go of judgment, release blame, and embrace the sacred understanding that everyone walks a path filled with lessons, challenges, and opportunities for growth. Love, in its purest form, is accepting without conditions, guiding without judgment, and supporting without hesitation. Shared vision for the future strengthens your connection. Even amid uncertainty, discuss the steps ahead with clarity and care. Plan for medical appointments, preventive measures, emotional support, and spiritual practices. Align your actions with your intentions. When both hearts commit to navigating challenges together, your bond is fortified. This shared vision becomes a vessel through which divine guidance flows, reinforcing safety, love, and hope. Celebrate the small victories, my child. Every test taken, every precaution observed, every supportive conversation is a triumph of love and awareness. Acknowledge these moments, and let gratitude fill your heart. Gratitude transforms fear into hope, uncertainty into trust, and challenge into spiritual growth. Recognize the courage in your own actions, in your soulmate's perseverance, and in the divine guidance that surrounds both of you. Every small step forward is a sacred affirmation that love, faith, and conscious care can overcome even the heaviest of burdens. At this stage, remind yourself that divine support is ever present. Archangel Michael walks beside you, shielding your love and illuminating your path. God's guidance surrounds you, offering clarity, protection, and courage. Each prayer, each act of care, each moment of attentiveness is magnified by divine energy, transforming actions into miracles. Trust that the universe responds to your love, your dedication, and your intention to act with awareness. What may feel like struggle is in reality the shaping of strength, resilience, and sacred unity. Encourage hope in your soulmate. Let them feel that despite the challenge, life holds potential for love, health, and joy. Hope is a tangible force. It heals, sustains, and illuminates. Guide them to see beyond fear, beyond uncertainty, and toward the possibilities that awareness, care, and divine support create. Together, you can transform moments of vulnerability into opportunities for growth, connection, and spiritual awakening. Finally, my child, hold your heart open. Even in moments of fear, doubt, or exhaustion, let love remain your compass. Let trust be the foundation of your actions. Let patience guide your steps, and let faith illuminate the path ahead. By nurturing emotional intimacy, fostering trust, embracing spiritual connection, and taking deliberate care, you are turning this challenge into a sacred journey of love. You are embodying divine guidance through every choice, every gesture, and every heartbeat. Through this process, your bond is strengthened, your hearts are aligned, and your love becomes a vessel of protection, healing, and hope. Even in the midst of uncertainty, your commitment, awareness, and divine alignment create an unshakable foundation for the life you share. You are not merely facing a challenge, you are transforming it into an opportunity to deepen connection, expand compassion, and awaken spiritually together. Now, my child, it is time to embrace hope. After awareness, preparation, action, and deepening of trust, your journey together moves into a space where love, faith, and divine blessings guide each step. This is the moment where hearts, strengthened by courage and care, begin to feel the light of possibility. Challenges have a way of sharpening the soul, and what was once shadowed by fear now holds the potential for growth, connection, and miraculous transformation. Your soulmate, having faced vulnerability, now senses your unwavering presence. Your compassion, your patience, and your conscious actions have become the anchor that steadies their heart. Every gesture, every supportive word, every act of care has built a bridge of trust strong enough to withstand fear. And now, the divine calls you to move together toward healing, not just physical, but emotional and spiritual. Healing is a sacred process, my child, and it begins in the heart, where faith and love reside. Begin with prayer, a humble act that aligns your hearts with divine intention. Pray not only for protection but for clarity, for courage, and for strength to face each day with awareness. Pray for the physical well-being of both your soulmate and yourself, for the emotional resilience to endure moments of uncertainty, and for spiritual connection that deepens your bond. Prayer is more than words, it is energy, it is intention, it is a beacon that invites divine guidance into the most intimate corners of your life. Visualize healing as a gentle light, beginning in your hearts and expanding outward. Let it flow into your bodies, surrounding every cell with protection and vitality. See your soulmate's health strengthened, their fears eased, and their spirit uplifted. Imagine this light weaving between you both, creating an unbroken connection of love, hope, and divine support. This visualization is not mere imagination, it is the expression of faith, the language of the soul, and a tangible way to invite miracles into your lives. Embrace the reality that love itself is a powerful force of healing. The energy you radiate, care, compassion, attentiveness, is transformative. It penetrates beyond physical conditions, touching the spirit, soothing anxiety, and fostering resilience. Every smile, every reassuring touch, every kind word acts as a balm for the heart and soul. By loving consciously, by acting with awareness, you become an instrument of divine healing. Your presence alone carries energy that strengthens, protects, and uplifts. At the same time, take practical steps to maintain health and safety. Continue to follow medical guidance, attend appointments, adhere to prescribed treatments, and engage in preventive practices. These actions, combined with the spiritual and emotional support you offer, create a complete circle of protection. In this, you are not merely reacting, you are co-creating a safe, nurturing, and spiritually aligned space for both of you. Divine guidance flows most clearly when practical action is combined with love, faith, and intention. Forgiveness and release are essential as you move forward. There may have been moments of fear, doubt, or misunderstanding. Let go of any lingering blame or guilt, both for yourself and your soulmate. Each step of release creates space for peace, joy, and trust to flourish. The heart that forgives is light, and in this light, miracles often unfold. Your willingness to release the weight of past fears and embrace love fully will guide both of you into a new reality, brighter, stronger, and more aligned with divine purpose. Celebrate progress, no matter how small. Each day of awareness, each act of care, each moment of support is a victory of love over fear. Gratitude for these moments strengthens your hearts and opens the path for further blessings. Reflect together on the courage you have both shown. Reflect on the love that has deepened through patience, action, and understanding. These reflections are not just emotional, they are spiritual markers, guiding you forward into a life of deeper connection and enduring joy. Look to the future with hope. Challenges do not define your story, they refine it. The steps you take now, grounded in love, awareness, and divine guidance, lay the foundation for a life of resilience, mutual support, and joy. Health concerns may remain, but they are not barriers, they are reminders to act with care, communicate openly, and love consciously. The divine presence that has guided you to this point will continue to illuminate your path, offering clarity, protection, and strength at every turn. feel the presence of Archangel Michael around you both. His energy of protection and courage surrounds your love, shielding your hearts from fear and doubt. His guidance flows through your actions, lending strength to your words, steadiness to your presence, and clarity to your decisions. Trust in this divine support, for you are not alone. Each moment of care, each act of love, and each prayer amplifies the protection that surrounds you both. With Michael's guidance, your path becomes clear, your hearts resilient, and your bond unbreakable. Teach each other the sacred power of presence. Be there fully, not only physically but emotionally and spiritually. Listen without judgment. Speak with gentleness. Act with awareness. This sacred attention transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for love, reassurance, and spiritual connection. Even in silence, your presence communicates trust, compassion, and devotion. The energy of love flows between you, strengthening both your hearts, protecting your spirits, and creating a sanctuary of safety and hope. Encourage joy, even in small ways. Laughter, gentle play, shared smiles, and quiet moments of tenderness are not distractions, they are healing. They remind both of you that life, even in the face of challenges, holds beauty, light, and possibility. Joy is a form of spiritual medicine. It lightens the heart, eases anxiety, and strengthens the bond between souls. Celebrate these moments, for they are sacred threads in the tapestry of your love, weaving resilience, trust, and hope into the fabric of your lives. Finally, my child, understand that divine blessings are abundant. God and Archangel Michael have witnessed your love, your courage, and your dedication. The path has not been easy, but every step you have taken in awareness, care, and faith has been noted, cherished, and guided by divine energy. Blessings are now ready to flow into your lives: protection for your health, clarity for your choices, peace for your hearts, and a love that grows stronger with each passing day. As you move forward, let this truth guide you: challenges are not the end, they are beginnings. Every precaution you take, every act of love you perform, every prayer you whisper strengthens the foundation of your relationship. Health may bring its tests, but your love, fortified by trust, awareness, and divine guidance, is unshakable. You and your soulmate are being given the opportunity to witness the miraculous power of care, faith, and devotion. Walk into each day with courage, hope, and compassion. Let love be your compass, awareness your guide, and faith your shield. Your soulmate will feel the strength of your heart, the steadiness of your presence, and the unwavering nature of your devotion. Together, you will face every challenge, celebrate every victory, and embrace the blessings that life and divine guidance have placed before you. Your journey is sacred, my child, and it has led you to this moment of transformation. Health challenges are no longer just obstacles, they are opportunities to deepen trust, nurture hope, and live in alignment with divine love. Open your hearts fully, act with care and intention, and trust that every step forward is supported, protected, and blessed. The love you share is stronger than any circumstance. The care you provide is guided by divine hands. The faith you carry illuminates the path ahead. And as you walk together, your hearts will grow closer, your spirits will rise, and your love will become a beacon of hope, healing, and divine blessing for all to witness. Embrace this future, my child. Receive the blessings, the guidance, and the hope that surrounds you. Let fear dissolve in the light of love. Let doubt transform into trust. Let every action, every prayer, and every heartbeat carry the energy of protection, resilience, and sacred connection. You are not alone. Your soulmate is not alone. Divine presence is ever with you, guiding, protecting, and uplifting both of your lives. Step forward, my child, with courage, awareness, and unwavering love. This is your time to witness miracles, to strengthen bonds, and to live in alignment with the divine plan. Your hearts, entwined in love, protected by care, and anchored in faith, are ready for a future of healing, hope, and enduring joy.